Hello there. So we're going to do a practice today called the Eight Brocades. And this is quite an ancient practice. You see lots of different forms of it. This variation, this is just one of my favorites. We're thinking brocades, we're thinking silks, we're thinking this lovely, soft flowing movement as we go through the form. It's very straightforward. You can just follow along with me. And if you're interested and want to go away and learn more about it, do that. But we're kind of more interested in just how it feels in the body as we practice together. There's lots of different kind of explanations for the movements on a physical level, on a spiritual level, on an energetic level, but just give it a go and see what you think. We're just going to start with a couple of warm-up movements. First of all you need is a little bit of space. You don't need a yoga mat. You don't need any kind of special equipment, just some space where you can stretch your arms out. Really nice to do it in bare feet as well, but you can have your shoes on, doesn't matter. So we're just going to begin by bringing the feet together and then just turn your toes out and then bring your heels out. So your feet are roughly kind of shoulder width apart, and then just kind of bend and straighten the legs a few times. And then come up straight and then just soften the knees off so that they're not locked out. We don't want to be locking out any joints. You might want to squeeze the arms into the side of the body as tight as you can. Bring some tension in there. Maybe take a breath in. And then exhale, release the arms and the shoulders. Have a little bit of space in between the arms, a little bit of space in between the fingers. Give them a wriggle. Maybe wriggle the toes as well. And then just let yourself pause here. Bring your hands onto your lower belly. You might want to soften your gaze. You could close your eyes and just pause here. Just spend a moment or two just checking in with yourself. Notice whatever's going on for you right now. I was noticing whatever's on your mind. Noticing how you're feeling. Just noticing any sensations in the body. Just allowing everything to be here. Just seeing what we're working with at this moment in time. Noticing the breath. Just allowing everything to settle. You might just want to take a breath in. And as you exhale, just release the hands. We're just going to do a couple of little warm-up movements before we actually start the sequence. So bring your attention down to your feet and just shift your weight forwards onto the balls of the feet, then onto the sides, the backs, and then the sides. So we're circling through the soles of the feet and let the rest of your body just follow along. So as you lean forward, you can lift the heels. As you lean back, you can lift the toes. Just getting a sense of the feet on the ground. So all your attention on the soles of the feet. Imagine your feet are actually circles. You're trying to roll around the rims of the feet. And then when you're ready, go the other way. So reversing all the attention in the soles of the feet. Circling through. Just let the rest of the body relax. Just let the rest of the body follow along. Soft into the knees as you circle. But really focusing your attention down into the feet, feeling that connection between the feet and the ground. Maybe just do one more and then come back into center. And then we're just going to do a little bit of gentle shaking. So you kind of just bounce on the feet, soften the knees, let the shoulders relax, let the arms be very loose, and let the fingers kind of shake out as well. So you can just do this as gently or do it as vigorously as feels right for you. So soft knees, a little bit of bouncing, shaking, and releasing tension. Shaking out through the hands in particular, the wrists, the fingers. Let the shoulders get involved. You might want to take a few deeper breaths as you're doing this as well. Quite nice sometimes just to breathe in through the nose and then maybe open mouth. Just breathe out. Do that a few times if that feels good. You can make a sighing sound or a ha as you exhale. Just kind of whatever feels nice at this point. So just softly, gently, just releasing, bouncing, shaking out. And then just slowing that down, letting the movement just come into stillness. Just allowing everything to settle. So for our first form, we're just going to bring the hands into the center, fingertips towards each other, lifting up, interlacing the fingers, and then pressing up overhead. And then releasing the hands, just letting them slowly come down at the sides. So it's quite nice to inhale as you lift up, just going as high as feels good for you. You might want to look up. And then exhaling as the arms come down. So breathing in, lifting. You might want to just come up onto the balls of the feet. And then breathing out as the hands come down, just softening into the knees. So inhaling. And then exhaling, put a little bend into the knees as you come down. Gathering up, pressing up, softening as you come down. Just going as far as feels good for you. Maybe you can always modify any of these movements. If you've got any injuries, any limitations that you need to look after. Let's do one more, inhaling. Exhaling. Just letting the hands come down at the sides. Straightening into the legs. This hand comes to about belly button height. This hand to about the height of the chest. This bottom hand's going to come up and through. We're going to turn it palm up and press upwards as this other hand presses down by the side. You might want to breathe in here, lengthen out through the front of the body, and then exhale, slowly draw the hands together. You might want to soften into the knees. So we're inhaling, we're lifting and separating, pressing into the heaven and the earth, and then exhaling, gathering in. So just alternating between these two movements. Inhaling as you lengthen. And then exhaling as you draw it. Breathing in as you lift. And then breathing out as you gather it. Keeping everything very relaxed and flowing. A little bit of resistance maybe as you draw the hands towards each other. Inhaling and lifting, pressing in opposite directions. Exhaling as you sink. Inhaling, extending, pressing through the palms. Exhaling, drawing in. And then just once more, inhaling, lengthening. Exhaling, drawing in. Good job. Allow both hands to just come down by the sides. I'm going to take the feet out wider. So bringing the feet out, toes at about sort of 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock. And we're going to do a movement where we can sit into the knees, horse stance. And again, just go as far as feels good for you. We're bringing the hands together into two soft fists just in front of us. And with the hand on this side, make an L shape with the index finger and the thumb. Take a breath in. As you exhale, we're going to imagine we're drawing a bow, opening out across the chest. You can gaze out in the direction of that L shape. And then inhale, release the hands, little half circle as you come back up. So we're just repeating that move, breathing out. And then breathing in. Exhaling. If you want the legs to work a little bit more, you can stay with the knees bent. Or if you prefer, you can keep lifting and lowering. I'm going to do one more. Exhaling, opening out across the chest, drawing our bow. And then inhaling back into center. Now we're going to swap sides, so L shape with the other hand. Exhaling. And then inhaling, taking your time. Breathing out, opening out across the chest. Breathing in. Exhaling, thinking about the accuracy, the gaze of the archer. Breathing in. And then breathing out. Last time. Inhaling. I'm going to straighten the legs up. We're just going to walk the feet back in. Bringing them back to back hip width apart. Just going to open the hands out to the sides. Draw the thumbs away behind you. And we're just going to look over one shoulder. And then come back. Just that relaxed position in the center. Maybe inhale, open the hands out, look over the other shoulder. Comfortable distance. And then exhaling, returning to center. So just alternating sides, breathing in, opening out, and then breathing out as you come back to center. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling, just turning the head as far as is comfortable for you. Exhaling back into center. Breathing in, opening out the fingers. Breathing out. Inhaling. Exhaling. Just doing one more. Inhaling. Exhaling. Just coming back into center. Just pausing for a moment. Just letting that settle. We're going to step back out into horse stance. So again, taking as wide a stance as you like. If you want to work harder, you can really come down deeply into the legs. Or you can just do this with the legs stood. So it's up to you how much kind of you want to work into the legs. Feet again out at about 10 and 2 o'clock. Bend into the knees. We're going to have the hands on the legs. I'm going to take a breath in. I'm going to turn in this direction and then breathe out, fold towards this leg. Go as low as you like, and then right the way through the center to the other leg, and then inhale, strong legs to lift you back up, coming into center. So breathing in. Exhale to turn, fold, and then sweep all the way around, and then inhaling all the way back up into center. So turn, fold, sweep all the way around, and then come up on the inhale into center. And if you want to straighten the legs when you do that, feel free. So turn, fold, exhale, sweep round, and then strong lift, coming right the way back up. So turn, fold, sweep round, and then inhale, coming back through to center. Turn, fold, and just fold as much was right for you and your body. So turning, folding, maybe exhaling as you sweep through, and then taking an inhale as you lift. Turn, fold, sweep round, lifting up. Now this time just coming into center. Release the hands straight on the legs, and then just walk the feet back in, coming into center. Pause there for a moment. I'm going to bring the hands around onto the back, onto the kidneys. Just taking a breath in. You might want to give them a little rub while you're here. And then as you breathe out, just tuck the chin, slide the hands all the way down the backs of the legs, folding forwards, bend your knees, come as low as you like. And then as you inhale, slide them up the insides of the shins over the front of the legs. Keep going. Now float them right the way up. And then exhale. Bring them all the way back down again. Bring them round onto the kidneys. Take a breath in. Exhale, tuck the chin, start to roll all the way down. Fold as far as feels right. Now inhale as you run the hands right the way up. Keep going with the hands though. Lift them all the way up. You might want to look up. And then exhale. The hands are coming right the way down in front of the body. So bring them back around onto the back. Breathe in. You might want to put in a little back bend here. Sometimes that's nice. Look up if you like. And then as you breathe out, tuck the chin, roll down, slide the hands all the way down the legs, bend the knees as much as you like. And then inhale, keep going, coming up. Hands keep going, lifting all the way up. And then exhaling, bringing them back down. Bring them around onto the kidneys. Inhaling. And then exhale, just rolling down smoothly as you can. Let your head be lovely and heavy at the bottom. And then inhaling, floating, reaching, lifting. And then exhaling. Hands coming right the way down. Breathing in. And then breathing out. Really let your head be super heavy at the bottom. And then start the unroll. Keep the hands moving as you lift right up. And then exhaling. Coming back down. Just once more. Hands onto the back. Breathing in. And then exhaling, rolling down. Inhaling. Keep the hands moving. Keep them lifting right the way up. And then exhaling. Letting the hands come right the way down the body. In front of you. Letting them rest at the side. Just have a breath here. And then we're going to open the feet out again into that horse stance. So again, just as wide as you like, bending into the knees as much as you like. We're going to make two soft fists. We're going to pull them into the side of the waist. So kind of drawing the shoulders back, drawing the elbows back. Taking a breath in. As you exhale with one hand, you're going to do a slow motion punch forwards and then release. And then as you breathe in, pull in. Now you can either stay in horse stance or you can straighten the legs up. So exhaling, sinking, slow motion punch. And then release. And then pulling in. And breathing out. Gazing with intent. Breathing in. A little bit of resistance as you pull in. Breathing out. Releasing. Pulling in. Exhaling. Release. Inhaling. Breathing out. And then breathing. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Just do one more each side. Breathing out. Breathing in. Just once more. Exhaling. Inhaling. Drawing the hands back. Releasing the hands down at the sides. Just walking the feet in again. Bringing them back underneath the hips. Good job. So the final one in the sequence, just going to take a breath in here. And then as we breathe out, just going to fold forwards. Now you can dangle the arms or you can slide them down your legs. Just go as far as you like. And then we're going to breathe in. We're going to come right the way back up again. We're just going to lean back a little bit. Let the arms flop, look up if you like. And then as you come upright, we're just going to have a little shake. Exhale and then roll down. So again, either hands on the legs or hands loose. Inhaling, rolling up. Let the hands rock, flop back as you look up. And then as you exhale, give a little shake. So folding forwards. Head is heavy. Inhaling, lifting up, opening out, looking up if you like. And then up. Feel free to make a noise. Breathe out. puff, sigh, whatever feels good. Folding down, lifting up, opening up, and then that little shake and bounce. Rolling down, lifting up. Maybe you can look up, let the arms just hang back. And then that folding forward. You can bend the knees if you like as you go, whatever feels good. Inhaling, lifting up, opening out, looking up if that feels good. And then a pop, shake it out. Letting yourself just fold down forwards. Lifting yourself up, opening out. And then up. And then just once more, rolling down forwards. Lifting yourself up, opening out. And then, yes. Now bringing the hands, just turning them so they're palm out. I'm going to take a breath in. Just feel like you're scooping up all the good elements from your practice. And then as you exhale, you're drawing them down into the body. You're gathering them in. Just opening out, breathing in, scooping up, look up if you like. And then as you exhale, the hands come down in front of the body, fingertips facing each other. Gathering, storing. And then just once more, inhale. Drawing up and then exhaling. This time we're just going to let the hands come to rest on the belly. Relax the shoulders. You might want to soften or close the eyes. Just let the breathing settle. Just notice how everything is. Noticing any sensations in the body. Just allowing everything to settle. Just giving your body time to absorb your practice. Relaxing all the features of the face. Relaxing the shoulders. Softening the belly. And when you're ready, perhaps taking a breath in. And then as you breathe out, release the hands. Open the eyes if they were closed. This hand, just make a open palm. With this hand, soft fist. Fist meets palm. It's taking a breath in. As you breathe out, just thanking you for your practice today. Releasing the hands. As usual, if you want to know any more, if you've got any questions, just drop me a message. I hope you enjoyed that.